So anytime I try to stop with nicotine or weed for a period of time, of course, withdrawals come. So I had this thought. Literally, it's 12:26 a.m. And I'm just, to be honest, with 18-wheeler out here honking like a train. Anyway, I have been really kind of talking to myself, trying to understand why I'm still smoking marijuana. I'm not going to use the word I want to use, the W word. I just feel like it's inappropriate. Anyway, because I get brain fog. And is something to know that you get brain fog and know where it's coming from. And it's another thing to not have any idea that you get brain fog. By the way, if you didn't know, if you smoke weed, you will get brain fog. Maybe not everybody, but most of the people I talk to definitely gets brain fog. And I have a lot of stoner friends. Now, I can go on about my story about weed, but that's for a later time. But we're going to challenge myself. I think I can smoke weed, cannabis, marijuana, only on weekends. Typically, I would do it anytime I need to. To me, it was a form of releasing energy and getting over my stress throughout the day. But the amount of brain fog I'm getting now, it's not acceptable, especially with what I'm doing every day and how busy I am. I don't have time to be confused or forgetting things anymore. So I have to be able to trust in myself that I can slow down. I'm not going to stop. I still want to recreationally smoke occasionally. I don't even know where recreationally came from. That's something I saw on Tinder. You're a recreational smoker? Consistent smoker? All that extra. Anyway, so I'm going to make it to where I only consume on the weekends. No more weekdays. It is, again, 12:30 on a Saturday. This is the weekend. I'm going to enjoy this weekend. Come Monday, I'm going to put it down for a little bit, and we'll be revisited Friday. And guess what? I'm going to keep you guys posted for the next 7 days on how this operate, because hopefully I can create this. You see what I'm saying? I forget stuff. I'm not even embarrassed showing you guys this at all. I'm chilling. To be honest, I don't even care. But I just want you to see, like, I want you to see this. This is a cause and effect of smoking marijuana and not having boundaries. So this should be a learning lesson from you if you smoke marijuana, to consume it carefully and have boundaries on yourself so you will be able to function your everyday life. Now, another thing, when I smoke, I lose my appetite. Currently, the last 2 months, I've only been eating 1 meal a day because of how I smoke, because of not having boundaries. So I want to show you guys my withdrawals and my thoughts during this process. Okay, I got to go DJ a wedding tomorrow. It's getting late. It's already late. It's the next morning already. It's 12:30. Good night. So I should have showed you this. I just got some Mo's. I got a good old veggie bowl with double rice, not double rice, but like mixed rice with like white rice and the brown rice, black beans, cheese. Oh my gosh. Hold on. I don't know where to put you. There we go. Corn, queso, lettuce, tomatoes. Do you see this? I promise you I'm not dumb. It's just very hard to get off. onions, cilantro, jalapeno peppers, fresh jalapeno peppers, you know what I'm saying? So I wanted to have a little conversation. Oh God, stay. I want to talk about these boundaries and just how people, like, they're so protective over themselves to where being so protective over yourself to a certain degree, it's not fun. Like, you can't learn more things and evolve if you are just holding in so much of your potential. Okay, I get it. If you've been through things in your life like trauma, if you've been through your life through like trauma or something like that, and that puts this barrier on you, I understand that you don't want to go back down that path of getting hurt again. But there's going to be a path, there's going to be a time when you realize that, okay, I need to move forward from this. Like, I can't just sit in this and blame the world when literally I have the opportunity. Look how good that looks. It's like green. When you have the opportunity to be better at everything, life, boom. You can't hold on to that all your life and blame somebody else. Like, you have to actually change your mind on how you see that event that has happened in your life. Like, I have plenty of stories to tell, but the reason why I'm having this video conversation with you right now is because, like, I'm talking to some people right now. You know, I'm not dating anybody. I'm talking to people right now. And this is one person that I'm talking to. Like, she asks if I have Snap, and I say no. And of course, it's not a big thing to not have Snapchat or anything. But I'm sending her a video of myself talking, and she doesn't have any images on her Instagram page, so I can't really see her. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, I'm verifying that I'm real. Are you real, or is there something there that has happened, or you just really have insecurities, or you really have to have strong trust for someone to see your face? I'm not judging, I'm just trying to figure you out enough to where I could know how to work with you, because, like, I feel like my time is valuable, and if I can't at least see who I'm talking to and try to express myself more to you, then it just won't work out. Finding out these things when it comes to being so enclosed about yourself, try to step outside of that. I'm not asking you to meanly. I'm recommending you step outside of your comfort zone. I have always been outside of my comfort zone. I have been in situations where in my mind I wish I was in paradise, but here I feel like I'm in hell. Not really, but I just feel like that. So I want you to step out of your comfort zone, share more about yourself to other people. You know, you can't let your emotions take over everything that you do in life. And then you can't let life take over your emotions either. You got to have a perfect balance. And that's something that I'm understanding now. Like, yes, I'm a sensitive person when it comes to so many things, but however, you have to have a type of balance for you to successfully be okay with sharing yourself. Because, again, being closed up, you can miss opportunities. And I don't want you to miss opportunities. I don't want to miss any opportunities. I've missed so many opportunities in my life. Wait a minute. That vinaigrette got that tang. Uh-oh. I had to eat something. My mouth started to get dry. But step outside their comfort zone for me. Please. Like, please, please. That's all I got for you today. So, see you soon. $53, $54.
So I'm not sure if I ever showed you guys a tour of my little workshop studio setup area, but this is pretty much it. It's just a 15 by 15 storage facility, and I have a little closet. I got my vests, my short sleeve shirts, long sleeve shirts, my pants there. I got an interesting color choice. I like greens, grays, whites, browns, blues, kind of nature colors. I mean, I didn't really think of it that way, but that's just how it is. I hate my shoes though. I got to get all new shoes. Speakers, more DJ equipment, more DJ equipment, more, even more. And this is where the magic happens. No babies. I mean, like creating that type of magic. My little studio, I do calls here, make YouTube videos here. These right here are pretty cool. These are foam sticks. We do mostly weddings in my company, and we get these foam sticks from our clients who don't use them, and we just pass them to other clients, and they can just party with these in the air at night. They look pretty cool. That didn't go how I wanted to go. And then we got our luggage bags. I mean, it's pretty straightforward, nothing too special in here. So I also felt like I had to say this. If my family, if you were watching, my grandma, uncles, aunties, cousins, moms, I just want you to know that this, this is something good for me to share this, because one, it helps other people. Two, I can look back and see how far I've become if I was ever tempted to restart. If I can look back and see where I came versus how far I came, I won't go back, you know? It's something that everyone has some type of coping mechanism, whether it's drugs, alcohol, over excessive eating, hobbies. We all continue to do it if we don't know how to escape that circle. So for me to share these videos and be open about it, I just want you to know that I'm just trying to help people, and I'm helping myself at the same time. What some of you guys feel like you don't have the balls to do it, or you don't have the guts to do it, the things that I do, I don't really care what people think about me anymore. And that's a good thing. It's just everything I've built because I loved it. Everyone that's in my life to this day is only in my circle because I love them. You know, I have learned how to value myself, and I've experienced more than anybody else have in my age circle. As far as I know in my life. So no shame, no hate or anything. This is all love. This is all to help the world out. So again, don't feel no type of way, but I mean, I'm cool, I'm chilling. Again, when you're watching this, the only reason you will be able to watch this is if I stick to the truth and I come clean and better myself. So if you're watching this, I have. So we good now. This has all happened in the past. I just had to do timing right to share this.
Just woke up. It is Saturday, and I'm not having any withdrawals or anything. I just woke up sleepy and hungry, and I gotta use bathroom. Other than that, though, day one so far, it's gonna be smooth. It's not really gonna be an aggressive day because I am gonna smoke today, but only a few times. So we'll see how it goes. All right, I gotta try to finish getting up. So it's only been maybe 30 minutes since I woke up, and I'm already feeling like, okay, I need to smoke something. So here's what you don't know. Not only do I smoke weed, but I also I had a nicotine vape, but I just threw it away, like it's inside that bag right there. So Y'all are my witness. We're gonna try to be sober, or at least less brain foggy, so I can function. Gas expensive.
I tried giving this cat some of my Slim Jim. I just gave up a whole part of my Slim Jim for this cat. I didn't throw it at it, I threw it near it. And he ran to it, but he couldn't find it. And I tried to get closer to him to throw him a second piece, and he runs away.
I just lost half of my Slim Jim for a cat, and he ain't even take it.
Okay, let's try this latte real quick. Good old chai tea. It smells different than Starbucks, I tell you that much off the bat. I taste a lot of like ginger cinnamon, maybe a little bit too sweet for me at least. I'll still choose Starbucks any day over Dunkin' Donut. So this is actually one of my favorite spots that I park. I'm actually right in front of a movie theater, and it's just like the main road is up there, and it's fairly quiet. I just like parking because it's trees. Just so you guys know, when you're watching this video, I'm actually still living in Birmingham, Alabama. I haven't moved to Colorado yet. When you're watching this video, I will be already have moved. Like in the now, when I'm recording this, I'm in Birmingham. But when you see this, I'll already be in Colorado. So if you feel like something might be off, I just recorded this a super long time ago, and I'm having serious withdrawals because I'm serious about quitting. So for you to see this is going to show you that I have overcame this. Right now, I am getting ready for this wedding today, and I do have brain fog right now because I did smoke earlier. And it's a part of me trying to understand, why do I still smoke when I'm trying to complete tasks if it won't let me complete them? But see, then it's like, okay, well, it makes sense. It doesn't make sense to me to smoke if I'm not doing anything. Like, I don't ever not do anything. I unless I'm asleep. That's just how I am. So, this is kind of where we are right now. I just wanted to I just want to show you guys kind of what I go through being sober versus when I smoke. Even though, like, I'm not breaking things, I'm not failing at things, I'm not doing anything wrong. It's just I'm showing you how I feel and how I react when I'm under the influence versus when I'm sober, and I'm able to decide in between the two. Another thing, I suck at wording. If you haven't noticed that by now, some things I might say, my brain goes so fast, I can't get the actual word out that I'm thinking about. But another word come out that's clear, that's close to it. Brain fog. All this works together, guys. A lot of people is not going to show you this. They're just going to give you tips and tricks, but I'm actually showing you a real experience of a person that smokes marijuana and who has brain fog. For those that don't know who brain fog is, you freeze up, you forget things, you space out. You know, there's probably more, what do you call them? See, there's more words to describe brain fog. Those just the words that I know. And even there, my vocabulary is very thin because I don't study words describing brain fog. Anyway, okay. So anytime I try to stop with nicotine or weed for a period of time, of course, withdrawals come. For me, nicotine actually hurts my like left lung area, and
makes it hard for me to breathe, and it feels like my chest is being pounded all day long. So I can quit nicotine. And I can sort of cover up the nicotine withdrawal symptoms with smoking weed. However, I can't use that on the daily to cover that up. I would have to only smoke 3-4 times a day. And I'm talking about marijuana to take away that withdrawal feeling until it's not there anymore. So that's kind of what I'm doing right now in this moment of making this video, is only smoking marijuana 4 times a day, nicotine 0. And I gotta stick to it. I told myself with YouTube, I'm gonna stick to it and tell the truth. And this is what I'm doing.
It is day 2 of without nicotine and without hitting my weed excessively. I'm tired. It is 6:51 a.m. Sunday, May 28th, 2023. For the people who really want to know when this marijuana video was filmed, it was filmed in May of 2023. I'm sleepy. I just got done unloading everything from my truck. So you guys know I live in my vehicle as of you watching this video, like right now in this moment. And I have this routine where I have to, get my house out, put my DJ in, take my DJ out, put my house. It's a whole thing.
So I've realized withdrawals, it's like waves. Like, it'll be moments where I don't feel them, and there's moments where I feel them. There are moments when I'm thinking about something and then I feel them. And then there's moments where I'm thinking about nothing and I feel them. But it's like a wave. Like, a second I'm good, a second I'm not. I think I'm doing well though, being 2 days in. Like, I really feel like anyone can do it. Like, in a way, like, I feel like the only reward that I'm giving myself is, 1, to be healthier, and 2, to complete a YouTube video. Yep. No short-term reward. Just both long-term. Okay, it's day 3, and yesterday I only smoked 3 times weed, nicotine 0. That was clutch. I'm feeling better. My chest doesn't hurt anymore. I can breathe. I can hold my breath a little longer. So the objective today is to keep it at 3 or 4 smoke breaks, and we'll see how it goes. I have to go work right now. I just woke up, literally. Okay, it is day 4. 3 more days left. Still in my same favorite spot. Of course, I've done a lot, did a lot of things. Mentally, I am understanding that people are selfish. We are selfish creatures, but we love each other only when we feel able to give our energy. Nothing is wrong with that, though. Nothing at all. But overall, mentally, I haven't been craving nicotine as much anymore, which is great, right? My appetite is starting to come back. Now that I've slowed down with marijuana, like, I'm able to eat more, and that's good. And I'm craving more food now, so that's a great thing. But that means it costs more money. So I feel like a lot of my compulsion between 2 decisions, they're starting to simmer down. In a way, I'm starting to, like, trust myself more now. Now, mind you, right now, I'm only smoking 3 times a day. And I like this, but I want to continue to do it 3 times a day. And I want to see it at least a 2 weeks span and see if I can see a difference, and if I'm able to continue this. Like, I'm trying to find something better than smoking every hour. That's typically what I do. But I don't do it to get high. I don't use any drug for the high. No. I use it for the escape of what I have going on in that present moment. Okay, so it's day 5 and I'm good. At this point, I'm just chilling.
Good morning. It is day 6 and we have one more day left and I can be done with this video. So yesterday, day 5 was an interesting experience. I smoked like 2 extra times of weed yesterday, 3, so I hit it like 5 times total. And yes, I count. But it was like more of a let's do it. You know, I'm not really craving it anyway. I just want to be high, you know. And of course I don't get high. I just say that because it's a certain type of concentration that you get when you are under the influence of marijuana. It's more like ADHD medicine for me. So I'm able to focus and concentrate on everything. And I was doing work, so I just wanted to hit it so I can complete the work that I was doing. Okay, so today is day 7 of controlled marijuana and no nicotine. I feel great, honestly. I feel like if I could do it, you can do it for sure. My chest isn't hurting like it does. It's not hard for me to breathe. Typically when I use nicotine vapes, it's hard for me to breathe. When I think about it, it becomes hard for me to breathe. It's like my body shows me, hey, this is not good for you. I'm showing you by you just imagining you hitting it, and I'm making that effect feel like it's happening. So your body is going to let you know when things are right for you or not right for you. Some people ignore the body when it tries to send a message to you, but when you ignore it, that's when things start going downhill. The idea is to work with your body and understand and fulfill what it needs when it needs. As far as controlled marijuana, of course, brain fog has disappeared slightly. When I mean slightly, it's enough to where I can think and remember what I'm talking about. My eating habits have came back to where I'm hungry now during the day. And something that I learned from a vape store, one of the sales ladies that work at a vape store, she was like, nicotine, it actually shrinks your blood cells. And she was like, but marijuana, it actually expands your blood cells. So I'm like, that makes sense. That makes sense why it's so hard for me to breathe and stuff. It shrinks my blood cells. Like it makes my lungs and stuff have to work over, too much when it shrinks. I guess that's what I'm picking up from. So, more point in the story, I don't recommend nicotine, but anyone can beat the addiction. You can even get vapes that has no nicotine and it's just all air, like all vaporized. That's what I would recommend for you. I bought one before, didn't work for me, but at least I tried that, and I recommend it to you because what worked for me or didn't work for me could or may not work for you, but still try it. You have those options, so try to stay away from nicotine best you can. Chew gum or find some other habit to replace that with. For me, marijuana brings me into myself. I feel more at one, but I don't believe that is a great place to be when you are sad and depressed, because in a way you expand and explore your thoughts, and it's just something about the chemical of marijuana. It does certain things to your brain as far as what you remember and what stands out. You can actually change habits while you're high, while you're under the influence of marijuana. It's just something with the oneness of body of what it does to you, and it allows certain things to enter and exit and stay. But me, I used to use it every single hour to solve a problem, pain, blah, 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 blah. But I noticed that it became a cycle and it was just too much on my body, and it was starting to cause problems in my body, and I felt it. My physical work ethic was starting to go, and then my mental work ethic was starting to go. So I'm like, okay, let me cut that back. Let me replace all of that stuff, let me find another trigger. So then I'm like, okay, well then I can just smoke marijuana still. I can smoke it from anytime before 7 a.m. to anytime after 6 p.m. Anytime before 7 a.m. and anytime after 7 p.m. So 7 to 7. That is where I'm trying to work at right now. I'm still doing 3 times a day, but like I want to smoke before 7 a.m. and then after 7 p.m. And that's because before 7 a.m. my company does not operate. Like all of our company devices be on do not disturb. We're closed before 7 a.m. and we're also closed after 7 p.m. So I don't have to worry about, bringing that into my work environment. But other than that, guys, if you're trying to stop, take time to yourself, ask myself, okay, how long can I go without doing this? How many hours? I never gave myself a reward system for this at all. I just kind of did it. And the reward was, good job, Jerry. Let's keep going. Yeah. Well, I think my reward might be working. I think I like to put in time and work when I really want to do something that's not healthy. I will work, even if it's 5 minutes, I'll put all my energy into something to get something done. So, weigh what you want to weigh, do what you want to do, but just do you.